Get used to that horn, folks. I know we have to, but we probably won't because it's never you never get used to that. It's been a year and a half since Danny and I have been here. Welcome, sports fans. You heard that national anthem here. We are at Eagle Point High School. This is a live video streaming event from We're having to use the microphone on the laptop at the moment, having some issues with the computer recognizing the audio system, so the audio isn't going to be very great. You're going to hear a lot of extra.
Kicking for the Comets is number 18, Tony Perez.
And as you get that right there as well, there's going to be a touchback.
Kick is into the end zone for a touchback.
But we'll do our best. See if we can fix the other issue a little bit. Eagle Point will start with the ball.
Ball will be marked at the 20-yard line. First down. Eagles!
There we go. So that's going to be coming. You're going to hear the PA announcer here as well. And we'll do our best. Eagle Point starting with the ball.
Eagles quarterback is number 2, Anthony Million.
20.
Motion in. Press on the weak side on that one with Miles.
He slides.
Million keeps it.
Probably for no gain on that one.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Stopped on the play by Caden Lassiter.
Personnel.
Officially no gain on the play. Second down and 10.
11 personnel.
No flag? So no call on that one. So still 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete.
Million's pass is incomplete. Intended for Reagan Scheffler, number 88. Third down and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Trade.
Anthony Million is the sophomore quarterback for the Eagles.
Jimbo, what are you doing?
David Brown.
Brown, the ball carrier.
But
It's across the 25 to about the 27-yard line.
Let's go seals.
Angel Perez on the tackle.
Safe in it. Safe.
It's going to be
Ball to 28-yard line. 4th down and 2.
Who's kicking why it is so
again, we apologize for those audio issues, but at least we have a microphone here.
Right there.
And you hear everything. You will hear the PA announcer probably even louder than us.
Punter for the Eagles is number 1, Peyton Anhorn.
Caught at the 40. Into Eagles territory, out of bounds about the 42.
Correction, Peyton Anhorn on the return
run. We're about a
for
minute
Prater.
behind.
Punter for the Eagles is Wyatt
Apologize for
Graves.
that. Kind of focused on the audio.
Anhorn
You guys
out of
can hear us,
bounds
and I thought I hit start. I did touch it, but
at the Eagle Point 39-yard
I
line.
hoped it would be. So it didn't actually start. It'll be 1st and 10. About the 42, the Eagles.
Yeah, great field position for the Comets to start off here. First time having some possession in this game. Quick 3 and out there by the Comets defense. They're going to be liking that. That's how they've been playing most of their games. Hot start for the first couple quarters. Getting some points on the board, usually first.
Line of scrimmage is actually the Eagles' 42-yard line.
That was about perfect letting that clock run. But how much time we needed. Deep throw.
Pass
Intended
from
for
Blake
Dawson
Eaton
Douglas.
is incomplete. Intended for number 12, Dawson Douglas.
I like the call, though. Start the game off with a nice throw. Try and get some points on the board right away. First play. If they would have connected there, that would have been it.
2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line.
I guess that's why they never really say it's easy 6.
Yeah. Some touchdowns are easy 6s. Usually you got to earn those.
Jerry, tell him to play.
So it is 2nd and 10. Comets. Pressure, but that's caught. Kramer picks up.
Screen pass is
about
complete
6
to
on
number
that one.
25, Cameron Kramer. Reagan Scheffler on the tackle for the Eagles.
Yeah, Eagle Point bringing some good pressure there, getting right up in Eaton's face. He was
Ball at
able to
the
get rid of it.
36-yard line,
Man
gain of
from
6 on the
three,
play.
and, good job, Thomas, picking up a few.
Third down.
Third and long.
It looks like they have 11 yards marked out. It really is about 3rd and 4. That one's deflected and incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
You really are almost in
Tipped
a
away at the line of
at this
scrimmage.
point.
Yeah, kind of sort of.
The number 25, Gene Keen.
That'd be a wise decision from
4th down and 4 for the Comets at the Eagle Point 36-yard line.
Comets are confident. They are confident in going for this on 4th down. 4th and 4. And Douglas gets the first down just inside the 30.
Pass is complete from Eaton to Dawson Douglas.
First
Merton
down
on the
game
tackle for the
either
Eagles.
team, albeit we're only 2.5 minutes into this one.
For the gain to the Eagles' 28-yard line. And it's good enough for a first down.
Probably see a lot of Eaton to Dawson today. Trevor Jasko being hurt last week.
Perez is stuck behind the line. Good
With
deep.
Perez on the carry. Host of Eagles in on the stop, including Wyatt Graves and Caden Hill.
And from what we had heard, Trevor Jasko with the short season.
A loss of 1 on the play. Loss of 2 on the play. Second down and 12 from the 30.
Next week at Roseburg. But that's pretty much it. These short seasons, he's proudly done for this season. Douglas inside the 20. Only a couple shy. For
Pass complete to Douglas. Tristan McGuire. Isaiah Hill on the stop for Eagle Point. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Comets from the Eagles' 20-yard line.
Third and just a couple. Another good stop there from the Eagles. Bringing up a 4th down.
Perez, the ball carrier, is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they lost a couple yards on that one. That really was some good effort from the Eagles.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Loss of 4 coming right through there. Getting them in the
4th down and 6
So they're going for it because you're looking at
for the Comets
40,
at the 24-yard line.
field goal from here. Just a slight breeze, but they're going for it. Eaton's got to get rid of it. He's sacked at the 29.
Eaton back to pass is sacked behind the line of scrimmage. Reagan Scheffler, Isaiah Hill, Caden Hill, all in on the sack for the Eagles.
So first turnover of the game.
Ball is turned over on downs at the 29-yard line. First down. Eagles!
Also, what's unusual with this time with all the COVID is because you've really only got home fans at home. The visiting fans are not allowed, so it's even.
A couple out here. There might be some statisticians.
Maybe they were able to tweak something.
Orange and black out there, but not much.
The first down from their own 29.
Brown, the ball carrier, gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Douglas on the tackle for the Comets. Play is good enough for a first down. Eagles!
And off a few, and this is
Number 21, Isaiah Hill, the ball carrier. There is a penalty on the play. Short gain on the carry for Hill.
Looks like it is coming back. That'd be holding on the Eagles.
Holding is the call against the Eagles. First down and 20 from the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Now it is incomplete.
Hillion's pass is incomplete, intended for Hill.
Isaiah Hill.
Yeah, nice deflection on the play by the Crater D. Coming right up into Eagles QB stays.
Jaden Flegel with pressure on the play for the Comets.
So second and about 20. And almost made the Comets jump. Well, they jumped, but not enough for offsides or encroachment.
They're trying to run weak here. Run weak.
Good recovery to get that away, but nothing.
Millions pass.
Wyatt Graves.
Complete
stays
to
up on
Wyatt
his
Graves.
6'2" sophomore.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third down and 18 for the Eagles at the 32-yard line.
Probably heard the PA announcer say that. So there you go. 3rd and 18. Good pass and intercepted in the middle, about the 46-yard line.
Millions pass is intercepted by number 14, Caden Lassiter.
So first turnover for Eagle Point.
Lassiter down at the Eagles' 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Comets.
Eden looking deep and pulled back and losing a bunch on that one.
Eden back to pass is sacked on the play. Number 52, Nathan Self in on the stop.
Nathan Self with that sack.
Graves and Caden Hill also with pressure.
About 7 on that one.
That's a rough one right there.
Balls went back to the Crater 47-yard line.
5.5 to go. Minutes, that is. Just making sure y'all can see that there on the Giles Scott scoreboard. There we go. The band comes to life again. This could be coming back. We got the flags. Perez making this one a good one.
Pass is complete to number 23, Perez.
Holding on Eagle Point.
But there is a penalty flag on the play. And it is a holding call against the Comets.
Pushing back even further after that sack.
So what was second and about 18 or so becomes second and about 28 to be exact. They got to get to the 36 of Eagle Point, and they're
Ball is
from
put back to
39.
the 34-yard line. Second down
34, excuse me.
and a lot.
Caught by Douglas. Thrown by Eagles and Rick
Pass
Feller.
complete.
Eagles. There's that next
Number
effort that
12,
we talked
Dawson
about.
Douglas, a fumble on the
Last week,
play.
these fumbles that happened.
Recovered by the Eagles.
They're going for extra yards. More opportunities to lose it, and that's what happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Gasco lost one last week. Same sort of way, trying to push a little further. That was a long way to go.
First and 10 for the Eagles at the Comets' 48-yard line.
And you're wanting to push and fight. It's hard to say just drop it and try again. Or just accept what you got and line back up and go for it.
Million on the keeper.
That'll bring up second and 10.
Officially no gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Good game.
Brown, the
Now,
ball carrier.
getting close to the first down. Maybe 3rd and 1.
William Woody, number 78, on the tackle for Crater. The 3rd down and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Bounced off, and
Hill on the carry.
yeah, it's close. It's very close.
Stop for no gain on the play. Jaden Flegel on the
No
tackle.
movement. It is a 4th down.
4th down and 1
But you would think they
at
could
the
have plenty.
Crater
They got one on
39-yard
this.
line.
Oh, huge hole right up the middle. That's nicely done there.
David Brown on the carry, 39 yards and a touchdown. Eagles!
There we go, 6-0. There's the extra point.
Extra point attempt by Jeremiah Portal is good.
You're watching Zebrock Sports.
2:53 to go in the first quarter. It's the Eagles 7 and the Comets nothing.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Griffin with a message from the Central Point Police Department about our Explorer program. If you're between 14 and 21 years of age and are interested in a career in law enforcement, the Explorer program at CPPD might be just the program for you. Explorers will learn about all aspects of police work through ride-alongs, training sessions, and an annual competition with other youth participants. Visit us at the Central Point Police Department or call 541-664-5578 to learn more about how to get yourself signed up for this fun program. Central Point Police Department. Dedicated service, committed to excellence.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got Grand Champion, and today I got Reserve Grand Champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back. Eagle Point up 7-0 after scoring a 39-yard rush. some
Nathan
tussling there down the
James
field
on the
between
return
those
for the
players.
Comets. Out to the 38-yard line.
Just about 2.5 minutes left. Eagle Point, their games, they beat Springfield 24-7 on March 5th, and then next week lost 63-0 against Mazama, and then 34-7 last week in South Medford. Crater won their first one as well, 9-6, and then 13-21 loss in 18-25 against North Medford. Both those games at home.
Perez on the carry. Scheffler and Merton were there to push him out. Gain of 3 yards. Out to the 41-yard line. 2nd down and 7.
When they're in that far hash mark and pick up a
Perez
few
again
more.
on the carry.
Probably 3rd and still a few to go. About
Caden
4.
Hill, along with David Johnson on the stop. Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, quite the sluggish start from Crater, which last 3 weeks they got up to quick starts. Scoring pretty early. Kramer with this one, and he is stopped behind the line. Yeah.
Cameron Kramer on the carry. Scheffler and Graves again in on the stop.
4th and about 7.
A loss of 3 on the play. 4th down and 8 from the 40-yard line.
Decent punt from Eaton. It's a Crater bounce inside the 15 to about the 13. So, yeah, decent punt
Comets
there.
punt.
Getting that Comet roll.
Rolls dead at the Eagles' 14-yard line.
Today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by Jeep
First
Energy.
down. Eagles!
Morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K.
Were you waiting for the Eagles blast?
I was waiting for him to finish.
Brown on the carry.
Brown stuffed right there at the line.
Watch down
scrimmage.
immediately. At the 15-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play. Flegel again in on the stop for the Comets.
They are running one more play as the time runs out. And
Brown
picked
on
up
the
maybe a
carry.
yard on that one. But that does it for the end of the first quarter.
Flegel again
Now Scott
on
scoreboard,
the
Eagle
stop.
Point 7 with the ball. Crater 0. You're right back here on TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back, everybody. And actually, end of first. There we go. That's what it should have been. Now we're in the second.
Start of the second quarter, 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles from the 15-yard line.
And brought down. What we have a flag.
Million brought down behind the line of scrimmage. There is a penalty on the play.
This is going to be face mask, unnecessary roughness, helmet to helmet, holding.
I don't know, but it looked like Milan came up shaking his right leg.
Indication is holding against the Eagles. The penalty is declined.
Right now.
So it was on the Eagles. What?
Result of the play is a 5-yard loss and 4th down.
So Eagle Point's going to have to be punting from their end zone.
Hopefully Milan's okay, be able to shake it off while the Comets have the ball. Return back for the Eagles.
Fair caught there about the 44 of Eagle Point.
Punt from Graves. Fair caught by Anhorn at the Eagle Point 44-yard line.
See if I can get one out.
From there, 1st and 10 Comets.
Oh, wait, there we go. Fans can help keep Table Rock Sports in the game by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports at youtube.com and click on the red subscribe button to help us continue to cover the action. Which is exactly how you're watching this game through TableRockSports.net on YouTube. Is it your tube? Is it my tube?
Their tube.
Oh. Good blocking there, down to about the 35.
Pass complete to Douglas.
Close to a 1st down.
Hill on the stop for the Eagles, Isaiah Hill. Both the 36-yard line, 2nd down and 2.
So they marked it actually at the 36. Might have been a little bit of a slide. Carried him over there. There, keeps his legs moving.
Perez on the carry.
It's only the 2nd 1st down
Nathan
for Creighton.
Self and Wyatt Graves on the stop.
This game.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st and 10
Normally you would
for the
think,
Comets.
oh, only 2
at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
For the Comets, they've got to have a lot of points because they've got big scores, big plays a lot of times, but no. They've just been stuffed by the Eagle Point defense most of the time. Eden looking middle, completes it. Down inside the 20.
Pass complete to number 32, Jaden Flegel.
That's a consecutive
Tristan McGuire
1st
and
down.
Lucas Merton on the stop. Ball at the 20-yard line. 1st down, Comets.
And down to about
Anhorn, the ball carrier.
It's like out of bounds.
Clean run, though.
Among
no flag.
others, Isaiah Hill in on the stop.
I always worry about those big sweeps holding.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Anytime there's a big pickup.
1st and goal for the Comets
Somebody
at
must
the
have
10.
done something wrong or illegal. Cuts inside Douglas and it pops out. Eagle
Douglas on the carry, a fumble on the play. Eagles
Inside the
football.
5, Douglas with another fumble. He had at least one last week, too, and this is becoming something regular for Douglas, unfortunately.
Well, for the Comets as a whole, too, right? That's the second one today. There were plenty of turnovers in the last couple of games.
First down and 10 for the Eagles.
This is at
the
you're
4-yard
away
line.
from possibly potentially tying this game up. It's coughed up, and now the Comets defense back out on the field to try to get this back. Upended there, no gain.
Brown on the carry. Upended on the play by Caden Lassiter. No gain. Second down and 10 at the 4.
Maybe we are louder than him. He heard us.
He's taking cue notes from you.
So second and 10. Looking deep. Hot.
Millions pass complete to number 11, Jimmy Copeland.
Great catch by Jimmy Copeland.
There is a penalty flag
And he
after
put
the
a little
play.
bit of spin. He spun that. They might call unsportsmanlike conduct for like excessive celebration. Let's see.
After the play, unsportsmanlike
So it's first down,
conduct
but it'll
is
be
the
first
call
and
against the
25
Eagles.
as he did that little spin like a top with the
The
football.
penalty
They're
occurred
taking back
after
this
the
first and
play.
10 from the 15. After
So
the
it
15.
will still be a first
First
down.
down.
I think it's still
Eagles!
So it's a first down, but they backed them up. They gave him
Ball
a
at the
10-yard
Eagle Point
penalty.
18-yard line.
right. So they bring, but you're still a first and 10. You lose the 15 yards. You have to go back because it was after that play.
Okay. So weirdness, man. Weirdness.
First down in the game stands, but then after the play, you get that penalty.
Oh, man. Good push there.
Brown, the ball carrier.
And we got someone down for Crater in the backfield.
Douglas in on the stop at the 26-yard line.
52, I believe that's Jimmy Jordan.
Second down and 2.
He's a beast out there. He's always wrapped up in some tackles. Wrestler as well.
Brown, the ball carrier.
It's going to be close to a first down.
Perez and Skylar Van Drumel on the stop.
That is a first down.
But a gain of 3 on the play to the 34-yard line, to the 29-yard line. First down. Eagles!
Anyone listening, you got to pay attention to that. Anytime you hear that, you know Eagle Point's getting a first down or they score. It's going to be loud when you hear Eagles. So cover your ears. I just see the audio bouncing up to about red when he does that. So hopefully all of your ears are fine. I love the enthusiasm. Picks up another
Hill on the carry.
7 on that one. Good run.
Douglas on the stop at the 30, call it the 36-yard line.
One of the
Gain of 7 on the play. Second down and 3.
High school football circuit.
Oh, yeah. From all the games we've covered in Portland and Bend, Coos Bay, and North Bend, yeah. He's up there. Good run there.
Isaiah Hill, the ball carrier. Perez on the stop, but Hill gets to the 44-yard line A first down.
Wait for it.
Eagles!
So, 1st and 10 from the 44. Taking a lot of time off this clock. Methodically moving it up the field. Effectively. A reverse, and fumbled and recovered.
Eagles try to reverse a fumble on the play. Merton recovers behind the line of scrimmage at the 37.
Yeah, that's a disastrous loss there.
Loss of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 17.
Good cut inside, up the field.
Brown, the ball carrier, brings it out to the 49-yard line. Third down and 5 for the Eagles.
Much more manageable.
Oh, yeah, way to bring it back. That was a nice job.
Another handoff. Stuffed at the line.
Brown on the carry is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Bring a 4th down. Is this going to be a punt from Eagle Point?
4th down and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Looks like they will end up punting on this one.
Graves' punt
Out of bounds.
is out of bounds at the Comets' 40-yard line.
Well, please thank our great sponsors who make this great high school athletic action available for you,
First and
including
10
our
from
title
there.
sponsor, Lithia Superstore,
4:30,
Jeep Dodge
4:29 remaining in the first half.
LithiaSuperstore.com
It's
to
the
find your
Eagles
next
7
ride.
and the Comets nothing.
And the flags on the play.
Whistles and a penalty before the snap.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be offside there from the defense coming in, showing blitz, just coming in a little too quick. And didn't time up
Indication
exactly
is
the cadence.
encroachment against the Eagles.
Came right over the line.
1st and 5 for the Comets at the 45-yard line.
Interesting dance you got to do as a quarterback, watching the linebackers come through. Just hold off that hut just for a second, let them come through and get a free 5.
They just lost 2 of those 5.
Perez on the carry. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage by number 20, Jared Dole.
So 2nd and 7 now. Eaton really scrambling back. Tossing Douglas comes back, but not far
Pass from Eaton is incomplete.
Turf.
Intended for Douglas.
7.
Third down and 7 at the Comets' 43-yard line.
Kramer able to get away in Eagle territory, and that is going to be a first down. That
Carried by
is a very
Cameron
big
Kramer.
first down for the
Very
Comets.
Big gamble too, because he was
Blake
almost
Graves on the
taken down
stop.
in the backfield there. A nice way to escape that. And
Kramer gets
wiggle out
across
to a first
midfield to
down.
the Eagles' 49-yard line. First down, Comets.
Under 4 minutes to go, and the way that the Eagles have been eating up that clock, they were not able to get that first down. Don't think they would have scored in this half. Still got a lot of work to do to score in this half, but that would have made it much harder.
Kramer again on the carry.
Both teams have all timeouts, though, eh?
Yep, nobody's taken one yet.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Eaton rolling to his left. That was collected by Anhorn. Great catch.
Pass is complete.
Maybe a
Peyton
yard
Anhorn
shy
on
of
the
first
reception
down.
at the Eagle Point 40-yard line.
Between 3 timeouts, you're at your 40. Got 1 yard to first down. Don't know how much
Third
you can
down
handle
and
here.
1.
Maybe just go ahead and just push on through. I would think even a quarterback sneak at this point with 3 timeouts still. Take a risk here of losing yardage or incomplete. Their risk paid off.
Douglas on the reception.
Or excuse me, their gamble paid off. There's always risk.
Merton
Risk in everything.
and Shonigo on the stop. First and 10 for the Comets at the 34-yard line.
Crater now has 5 first downs. Eagle Point, 4. Not a lot of first downs, not a lot of points, a lot of back and forth. Turnovers has been the name of the game.
2 Crater, 1 Eagle Point.
3 Crater, 1 Eagle Point. The incomplete.
3 Dawson Douglas.
Biggs pass
Turnover on
incomplete.
downs. They went down about they were at the
Pass
Eagle
intended for
Point
number
30.
2, Dylan
Fourth down,
Ennis.
did not make it.
Second down and
Got a
10.
turnover.
It is turnover on downs. That's what they call it. It's a turnover.
If I take it away from them,
But they turned it over. Douglas not really
Pass to
taking a
Douglas.
yard on that one.
Stopped immediately on the play by number 10, Josh Jackson. Loss of 1 on the play. Third down and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, they're a big third down. Eaton's getting pressure. Heaves it all the way down, but so many Eagles broken up. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Ennis.
But is this where you punt or go for it? Still in that kind of in between.
got a
Shonigo
minute left. You're all the way here.
in on the stop.
Only got
There is a penalty on the play.
penalty.
Illegal man downfield is the call against the Comets.
Go ahead, what you were saying.
Well, I was going to say, if it's third down here, you've got 2 more attempts to try and move it 10 yards. I'd keep going for it. Penalty's going to be declined. So it's going to bring up...
Penalty has been declined. Fourth down and 11 at the Eagle Point 35-yard line.
Many times I've seen the Comets get more than 10 yards, so I say go for it. There's only a minute left in the half. So they're going to go ahead and punt. So maybe for a fake.
Could be.
Timeout coming.
Looks like timeout, Eagle Point.
Timeout, Eagles. Their first charge timeout.
We will step away for just a moment. Be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home.
And we're back just to be sure. It's not a fake, going for the pooch. They don't want to give up any more. And that was a very good punt, down about the 2 or the 3.
Comets punt is down at the Eagle Point 3-yard line.
Comets going for that, saying, we could probably get the first down. We'd like to score in this half. But Eagle Point, all right, up by 7. We don't get it here. They've got the ball with only 50 yards to go, 3 timeouts. Could get even worse. So they opt to punt. Plus, Crater still has all 3 timeouts. If they can get a stop, they can call a timeout after each down. If they can get a stop, maybe they have another shot. Good return there.
Brown on the carry for the Eagles.
Close
across
to
the
first
10
down already.
to the 11-yard line.
It's about 2nd and 1.
2nd down and 1.
That may not be a first down. Crater decides to take a timeout.
They got the first down.
Brown again, the ball carrier. No gain on the play.
Oh, no, calling a timeout.
Comets call their first charge timeout.
For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Business needs. I said needs. Did I not? That sounded like I said eads. I forgot the end. I didn't. So needs. Locally owned, founder run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Third and 1. This is where, if Crater can get the stop, use their 2nd timeout. If Eagle Point decides to punt it, which most likely they would.
3rd and 1.
Crater would have 10 or so
at the
seconds
Eagles' 11-yard line
to give it a shot. And Crater has the ball and score.
A fumble on the play.
And just like that, they could be tying this up.
Yeah, Cameron Kramer too. Quick hands, quick decision, pick it up, run it in.
And returned
just like that, like you say.
For a touchdown.
Nowhere. Tying this up.
Really not where you want to fumble the ball. Fumble's never good, but this was a worse place than others could have been. So to tie it up at 7.
Comets will go for 2.
That's a little trickery. They will not go for 2. We're used to that formation.
Comets will attempt the extra point.
That is good. So we are
Kick is good.
tied at 7.
19 seconds remaining in the first half. It's the Eagles 7 and the Comets 7.
Right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hill and Merton are deep.
Turn. A little spin. Down.
Merton on the return. Out to the 27-yard line.
So now instead of the Comets getting it back after a kick,
Devo
about 10
now.
seconds left to go.
And Kramer on the stop for the Comets.
Touchdown. Eagles now have two timeouts and
First and 10 Eagles.
It's maybe a point where they actually
From the road,
feel
28-yard line.
Going to halftime, they do get the ball back, right?
Yeah. No. Comets
kicked off first. Okay. So long ago. There we go. So kneel it down to end this first half.
Million takes a knee.
All tied up at 7. We are going to, unfortunately, we're going to go off here. We're going to try to fix this audio issue here. So anyone, just check back in with us.
And that is the end of the first half.
Halftime. So
Our
stay
score,
with us. Check back in.
the Eagles
We're gonna check
7.
this audio fix. We'll be right back.
And the Comets
Second
7.
half here on SaveBrockSports.net.
Stick around, folks. We've got some more seniors to honor from the band here at halftime. These band members have been
you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
In our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. Hey, it's us.
And we're back.
Woohoo! Good audio. Oh, there we go. So we got kickoff now. Crater receiving it. It's all tied up at 7. Anhorn return just about the 35-yard line.
Anhorn on the return.
Thank you for sticking with us, or if you're joining us just now,
Escobar
perfect timing. Temperature right now, pretty good.
First and 10 for the Comets at their own
Nice and cool.
35-yard line.
Nice little breeze.
Exact temperature in Eagle Point, 54 degrees.
Definitely manageable.
Says it feels like 52.
Man, that's that's pretty good. So struggle for Crater in that first half. I'm sure what Coach Brown had said to the team and what their plan is coming out here in the second half, but it took them almost the entire half. It was 11 seconds left in that first half, and they scored. It was a fumble. It was about approximately a 6-yard return. Kramer recovering that, running into the end zone. Otherwise, a really Eagle Point. Aside from those few, 2 fumbles and the turnover on downs that Crater did have, Eagle Point really managing the clock as Douglas just snagged that out of the air, one-handed.
And Douglas does do some amazing catches like that, but he was the cause of the 2 fumbles that Crater suffered this first half. So hopefully that was one of the things I'm sure Coach Brown talked to them about in the halftime there, was keeping the ball in their possession and not giving it up for fumbles.
Yeah, Douglas with both of those fumbles in that first half. And one down there about the 5.
Perez on the carry.
Which Eagle Point successfully was able to get out of their own zone and
pushed out of bounds,
march it down, take up several minutes on the clock. Didn't score on that. Still a lot of missed opportunities
ball at the 50-yard line
by the Comets. Eagle Point probably feels the same way, only putting up 7 on the board. A 39-yard run by Brown gave them the lead in that first quarter. Not much doing there on that rush.
And that really was an impressive run. The front line for the Eagles made a huge hole for him to run through. He was able to get through that line with almost a full head of speed and then make a couple of moves, and he was gone. That was a really
on a fourth down, too.
Yep. They only needed 1 yard, so maybe that's why they weren't I don't know. It was a great play, great execute, and 6 points for the Eagles on that one.
Let's move inside there. Flegel with the first down.
Flegel, another one of those players, been on the defense, made some great tackles on D for the Comets.
Ball at the 36-yard line. First down, Comets.
5 first downs total for the Comets in that first half. They've already got 2 here on their first drive of the second half. Aired it out, and that is short. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
That was Lucas Meerton on the coverage, and Burton, and he comes up limping a little bit, but off on his own power.
Second and 10 from the Eagle Point 36-yard line.
He rolls out to his right. And that was caught. Dylan Ennis.
Dylan Ennis on the reception.
Yeah, nice catch right there on the sideline. Good job giving his quarterback a nice target to hit there as he was rolling out to the right.
Ennis out of bounds at the 20.
And this is a totally different vibe that we've got from the Comets from the first half.
And that is good enough for a first down.
They just picked up their 3rd first down, all on this series. Perez up the
Perez
middle.
on the carry.
And this is really what Eagle Point was doing that first
Tackled
half.
by Wyatt Graves on the play. Gain of 2.
Eagle Point doing a really good job with the run, too.
At the 24-yard line.
They've been gaining most of their yards on the run, also eating up the clock.
Eden able to get away. Maybe to the line of scrimmage, maybe another yard or two.
But not a sack or a loss of the ball, if some kind of fumble, which he's having that ball way out there, kind of swinging it around a little.
Normally decent as far as keeping a hold of that, protecting the ball. He doesn't usually go ahead and just throw it away, even when he feels that pressure. Try to get away from it, but he can't. He usually takes that sack and had a couple of those in that first half. Big losses on those sacks. Dropping back to pass again. And that was... Got a little fighting here on the sidelines. Do have some flags. That's probably going to come on Crater, even though it was the first push by the Eagle Point defender.
Flegel over there.
Little retaliation. He did headbutt him.
Personal foul is called against the Comets.
Oh, big loss here as they were really moving the ball down the field, and now losing 15 on that one.
For the Comets at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Flegel unhappy with the push that he got from that defender after the play, after he was already blown dead. Went ahead and, well, Eaton with the good catch there on that high snap. And that ball is loose.
A fumble.
Crater claiming they have it.
On the punt.
Crater does.
Recovered by the Comets.
That was a great recovery by Eaton there with the high snap, jumping up, getting his hand on it, and then being able to get nice clear kickoff. It was high, which gave his teammates enough time to get down there and really just sort of kind of kerfuffle the receiver and just kind of get him off his focus. And that's what happens right there. If you can get someone off their focus like that, there you go. Opportunities to get the ball back with a nice fumble recovery there on the punt return. A fumble punt muff.
Because he did. He had Crater defenders behind him, to the side of him, and he had to dive between them to kind of catch it and couldn't hang on to it. Now we are going to have a flag.
Caught by Dawson in the end zone for a TD, but let's see what that's going to be.
Pass is complete in the end zone. If there is a penalty on the play.
There's going to be pass interference on defense, which they decline, or is it something else? Holding on the defense, so that will be declined. It is a touchdown.
So the touchdown stands for the Comets. 17-yard touchdown reception.
Let me go ahead and replay that here. Rises right up. That holding does not matter. So Douglas trying to make up for that. His couple of fumbles and contributing 6 points of his own to give Crater the lead early here in the third quarter. That is good. It is now 14-7 Crater.
And then with 8:06 remaining in the third quarter,
Watch TaylorSports.net.
Comets 14.
We'll be right back
And the Eagles
after
7.
these messages.
At Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford, we've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
We're back. You see that? Well, it's not 13-7. I did not add that. Again, it's this touchpad that is not as sensitive as you would like. You go ahead and push on it, and it doesn't do anything. It is 14-7.
Push it real good.
Yeah.
Push it. And the Comets will kick off from midfield.
That was like another one of those Geico commercials. No, didn't they have that on something? Just like the scoop, there it is. I feel like that push was on something. A little squib kick there. Out of bounds.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
That'll come up
At
for a
the
decent
15-yard line.
Decent field position.
Ball is placed at the 35-yard line. First down. Eagles!
There you go. So with we fixing the audio, he's not as loud for you listeners and fans this time around. But you still hear him. Drop for just a couple of yards for Brown.
That's kind of what the Eagles have been successful with all night there. That sort of hand off to Brown and wiggles up, do some sweeps. But they've done really well with the running game tonight against the Crater D. See if they keep that game plan going here for the second half. First time being down in the game.
Quarterback keeping it. They'd already blown the whistle, even though the ball did come out. They probably stopped the forward progress, so they blew the whistle. Still a good point ball.
Yeah, and they tend to do that a little bit quicker when it's the QB doing a run, eh? They kind of stop the forward progress a little bit sooner than if it was a running back or if it was a wide receiver, tight end, something like that.
A lot more protections on the QBs these days. They tend to be really the heart and soul of a team anyway. People want to see quarterbacks, the top quarterbacks. Exciting as he airs this one out. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down at about 9.
Fourth and 9.
Eagle Point making the adjustments, sending out their punt team.
Last some wood there. That's what that sounded like.
Last punt Eagle Point did not very far. This one here, really nice looking punt.
Yeah, it's pretty much stopped there about the 33-yard line.
Punt is down at the 34-yard line.
Change sides.
And now a penalty flag after the play.
Let's see what this was. But another kerfuffle, as you'd call it. Unsportsmanlike.
Indication is unsportsmanlike conduct against the Comets.
They called that one against number 5 for the Comets.
Jeremiah Valls, senior.
Yeah.
Another penalty.
That was a problem last week. Penalties are problems.
Penalties are problems.
First and 10 for the Comets from their own 19-yard line.
Especially when you get pushed back that far.
He's in return to about the
Pass
27.
complete to Anhorn. Merton on the tackle. The gain of 9 on the play. Second down and 1. At the 28-yard line.
I almost looked deflected when
Pass from Eaton's incomplete.
Wyatt Graves
Dylan Ennis, the
made that
intended
jump, trying to
receiver.
block it. Brings up 3rd and long.
Third down and 1.
Excuse me, and 1. Not long, 1.
It's a long one.
It can be. It is. And stuff. They will not get the first down.
Cameron Kramer on the carry. And he is stopped behind
Yeah,
the line
Cameron
of
Kramer
scrimmage.
going nowhere on that one. Eagle Point defense ready for that run to the outside. I think he might have had a little more success going up the middle considering they only needed 1.
The loss of 2 on the play.
So this really was just kind of a
And 3.
microcosm of what's just happened the last few minutes of how the whole first half went.
From the
Back and
26-yard
forth.
line.
Turnovers, penalties, very defensive, and punts. Which is why it's only 14-7 in the last half of this third quarter. That was out of bounds, and that is marked out at just at midfield. So short field for Eagle Point coming up.
Punt goes out of bounds at midfield. From
Yeah,
the 50,
with
it's a first down.
the success of the last punt from the Comets where they were able to get the ball back, on the muffed punt return. Interesting choice to kick it out of bounds that time. You can maybe try it again and try and see if you can get yourself another turnover.
We got flags already.
Penalty before the snap.
They got the clock still running.
False start is the call against the Eagles. First
First
down
and 15.
15.
Yeah, they're still running the clock here on the scoreboard. So I'm running it on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Interesting. Thought you'd stop it for a penalty.
Handoff and taken down behind the line of
Brown on the
scrimmage.
carry. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Perez, among others, on the tackle.
That brings up second and about 18.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13.
Well, it was right. And Horn right into his hands.
Millions pass.
It was dropped. It's going the wrong way. Perez is going the wrong way. Perez is going the wrong way.
Ball is grabbed by number 23, Perez.
Well, all sorts of craziness going on.
And Perez returned it to his own end zone.
Now that is something I have never seen in real life.
Yeah.
I've seen it on the highlights. I've seen it on the YouTube. Now you can see it on the YouTube.
Just got to get confused about where you are and which direction you're facing in that kerfuffle. But it originally was an interception by Anhorn, and then he fumbled it. They called the whistle. It was a dead ball at that point because it looked like it hit the turf. But when did it hit the turf? It hit the turf at some point, which when Perez picked it up, went the wrong way, didn't realize it. All Eagle Point defenders are collapsing on him.
There is no safety on the play, but there is a personal foul. Roughing
So,
the passer call.
roughing the
against
passer, but it
Comets.
was an interception, so it should have changed hands with the interception.
Not if there's a roughing the passer, no? If there's a roughing the passer, that would negate the interception.
But it's a live ball. That's why I'm so confused, because it's a live ball. So it would be just a penalty. Then at that point, maybe assess the yardage on the team who intercepted it. I'm not sure. And high school rules are different than professional rules.
They are
different from Canadian rules and all that. So we're all just sorts confused here on what we know.
I think because it was the roughing the passer penalty, that negates the interception. Therefore, it stays Eagle ball.
So the roughing the passer would be the exception if there's a turnover as far as penalty. And yeah. Apologize for the clock. All of that confusion. Let it cut.
And the result of all of that is a first down. Eagles!
I think that's what happens because you have the roughing the passer. You get the penalty there, so that negates the interception. And because it's a 15-yard penalty, that gives them the first down because it gives them enough yards to make it to a first down.
It's just strange because it's a live ball. Normally that wouldn't happen with, I guess, because it's another quarterback protection. And he's not protected on that one as he loses 9 on that one.
By number 78, William Whitey. The loss of 9 on the play. Second down from the Eagles' 48-yard line.
So second and about 18 or 19.
Brown
picks up maybe about 7 on that one.
Brings it back into Comets territory at the 47-yard line.
You get an automatic first down. Now, these are NFL rules.
Right.
Third
So
and 14 for the Eagles.
I'm not sure as far as when there's a turnover on that play. So I guess it doesn't matter. Roughing the passer is overruling
Trumps.
anything that happens.
Yeah. Because of the roughing the passer, that could be the cause of the interception, right? If you rough the passer and there's a fumble, you wouldn't, the quarterback wouldn't lose it, right? If you went at the quarterback's knees and got a roughing the passer and then he dropped it, you wouldn't get the reception of the fumble recovery.
And the roughing the passer happens, another penalty. Roughing the passer happens after a throw. So it is after it is thrown, and then they hit him where they should stop and don't hit the quarterback.
Correct.
So It's another
It can happen
protection
during
against
the throw.
quarterback.
It could happen while he's throwing it.
No, actually, yeah. So as he's throwing it, it's more of just kind of he's thrown it and maybe a little bit of time, and then he gets hit. It's really, and it's all based on a judge of the referee. If they think that defender could have stopped and didn't have to run into the quarterback, then that's roughing the passer. They still hit him.
Yeah, but roughing the passer can also be going at their knees, right? It can be going low.
That would be more of a, what is that called?
4th down and 10.
Unnecessary roughness. That'd be more of an unnecessary roughness.
I think it's, well, I don't know. Again, not being a ref.
And into the end zone.
Punt is into the
normally,
end zone.
that is a good one.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Comets.
And actually,
at their own 20-yard line.
Another one. The clock had stopped again. We are going to step away. Be right back.
To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Someone,
But
not a
it's more-
quarterback.
And we're taking that past the 30. That seems to be a first
And on
down.
the reception. Tristan McGuire on the stop. Officials timeout. Ball at the 31-yard line. First down. Comets.
And Douglas catch there past the 45. Another first down for Crater.
To Dawson Douglas.
Yeah, that was really a nice catch, too. Good concentration on Douglas to be able to get that one while on the run, jumping up in the air, bringing it down, inbounds.
Douglas down at the 45-yard line. First down. Comets.
And that will do it for the third quarter. We head to
That
the
is end of
fourth.
third quarter. Our
14-7
score,
Comets. The
Comets,
ball near
14,
midfield.
Eagles 7.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Griffin with a message from the Central Point Police Department about our Explorer program. If you're between 14 and 21 years of age and are interested in a career in law enforcement, the Explorer program at CPPD might be just the program for you. Explorers will learn about all aspects of police work through ride-alongs, training sessions, and an annual competition with other youth participants. Visit us at the Central Point Police Department or call 541-664-5578 to learn more about how to get yourself signed up for this fun program. Central Point Police Department. Dedicated service, committed to excellence.
We think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
First and 10 for the Comets at the 45-yard line.
Start of the fourth. Eating a lot of pressure at the feet of Van Horn.
Under pressure.
Great job being able to, even though he was running to the opposite way, turn around, see that pressure right in his face, take a second and just get rid of it in the direction of Van Horn so he doesn't lose a down there, get a penalty for, what do you call that, intentional grounding.
Well, the clock is still running even though it's an incomplete pass. So they're not resetting it. I'm going to have to keep that clock running so that we're on time with what they got here at the scoreboard. The referee's trying to signal them to stop it. They finally stopped at 11:25, so we are 17 seconds behind. More pressure. Kramer catches it down to the 40. It's another first down.
And another successful screen by the Comets. That seems to be, except for we got a penalty here, holding.
On the play, and the indication is against the Comets.
Up until that, their screen game has been working quite well for the Comets.
Holding is the call.
So it will be second and about
Spot foul,
15.
moves the ball back to the 40. Second down and 15.
Fumble, they recover, but they lose a couple on that one, maybe even three.
Perez on the carry. There was a fumble on the play.
Yeah, that was a pretty sloppy running back draw there. Just not good timing, not good connection with Eaton.
Nobody can get anything going really on offense here.
4-yard loss on the play.
Crater had 5 first downs in that third quarter, which equals how many they had that whole first half. But a lot of this play, actually, both sides of the ball have been pretty sloppy.
Well, it's really hard to get in a rhythm when you don't have the right timing, you don't have the right training, the right practices.
And Douglas, that was just out of the reach of him.
Intended for Douglas.
Schedule's all off. There's so many issues with this season, making things difficult for the kids. You got to have the repetition. You got to do it over and over and over and over, where this stuff just becomes second nature. And when you have all these broken up practices and things like that, it's just not easy for these guys to put it all together, especially when, you got game day coming out. A little nervous, maybe. Definitely against a rival. Want to try to overperform.
Both teams coming off of back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back-to-back.
Decent return here, but the ball is loose. Crater claiming they have it.
A fumble on the play. Also a penalty on the play.
Crater has it. But what do we have here for a flag on the turf? Can't go 2 or 3 plays here straight without having a penalty flag thrown for something happening. So refs are definitely working tonight. Looks like penalties offset.
There's a personal foul, crackback block against the Eagles. That was declined. First and 10 for the Comets at the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Handoff picks up a few, actually even about 6 on that play.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, that was a nice run there, and that's what we've seen from Kramer over a couple of games there, just hitting that hole and keep churning, getting a few more yards after the first hit. Nicely done there.
Second down and 5.
No penalties on that one.
42-yard line.
And the clock has stopped for some reason, but no one's taking a timeout, and there's no penalty. I'm continuing to let the clock run, and now we're ahead of schedule. Kramer another up the middle. That seems to be another first down where they should mark that.
Scheffler on the stop. Ball at the 36-yard line. First down. Comets.
Wait till that clock here matches up with what we have on the John Scott scoreboard. Another few yards.
Perez, the ball carrier.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 1 moves the ball to the 35-yard line. Second down and 9.
We're under 9 minutes. A lot of pressure there. Diving forward, get another couple.
Perez on the carry is tripped up around
Good pressure from the Eagles defense busting through the line.
Yeah, Isaiah Hill was right back there as the handoff was taking place. Surprised there's any positive on that one.
Third down and 7.
Ethan Moody might have been on that as well, linebackers. Or Gabe Esquivel. Yes, Gabe Esquivel. Moody right here on the sidelines. Eden rolled to his right on a long third down. Douglas catches it just past the 20.
Pass complete to Douglas.
Another good catch from Douglas, too, as he was pretty much wrapped up and hit immediately there.
Aside from his fumbles, he has great hands.
Yeah.
Great receiver.
First down.
Really does some amazing catches. And it's usually like you talked about, Aaron, those extra pushes, that fight for some more. That's where he just has let it go a couple times today.
For the end zone. That is going to be incomplete. Intended for Anhorn.
Is incomplete, intended for Anhorn. John Shanago defending on the play. Second down.
Second and 10. Perez dives ahead inside the 20 now. The way both of these teams are managing the clock and really eating up several minutes at a time, you would think a touchdown here would put it out of the reach for the Eagles. However, there's been so much crazy with the penalties and turnovers. It's either of these teams, no matter what. It's up for grabs. Third and 7. To the end zone again. Got a flag on somebody.
Pass intended for Anhorn is incomplete. There is a penalty after the play.
Both teams jawing back and forth at each other. So personal foul on Anhorn of Crater.
The penalty is an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Comets.
A lot of emotions tonight, both sides of the ball, getting the best of them.
There's a lot of penalties tonight that are just dumb, unnecessary, just kill your team type penalties. As a coach, how would you handle that?
Ball at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Depending on what the penalties were, and a lot of them are these unsportsmanlike conduct, which just
after the play stupidness.
There'd have to be a consequence. I can't think of it on my toes right now because I've had to deal with that, but there would have to be a consequence. That does stay in bounds. And in the field of play, inside the 10.
Is down at the 9-yard line.
First down, Eagle Point, deep in their own territory.
From there, it'll be a first down.
Medical Eye Center Medford is helping bring you today's action.
Eagles!
They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. What is that yellow thing on the turf there, Dan? What's going on?
Penalty flags before the snap.
It's going to be a false start there on Eagles. Moving back about 5. Make them start again.
4-yard line.
Both these teams seeing a lot of yellow. I know these coaches are seeing a lot of red. I wouldn't necessarily want to be at the next practice for either of these teams and what might have to happen for extra duty and running and who knows what.
However many yards and penalties you accumulate, so many laps around the thing you should do.
Gains about a yard to the 5.
20 yards, 20 runs around. They're probably over 100 yards. That's a rough practice.
There's a lot.
Can you even do that? Or is that child abuse?
Second down and 13.
Depends on the temperature. If you give them a break in between, if they can stop, if it's continuous. Can't get out. Oh, he does just get out of the end zone. That was close.
Back to pass is brought down.
Very close.
Number 71, Justin Brem.
Yeah, Justin Brem on the tackle there. And just with the momentum, kind of just fell a little bit outside there of the end zone. If he could have pushed him back.
Third down and 16 from the 2.
Brem coming in at 280. Got some good size there. But he is a freshman, so.
And that's broken up, incomplete pass. Fourth down from their own 2.
A tricky spot to be punting from there.
Fourth down.
One bad snap. Whoop. Gets it out of there. Doesn't even reach the 32, about the 28.
Eagles punt is out of bounds at the
Gives the Eagles a little bit of breathing room.
8-yard line. First down, Comets.
David Brown for the Eagles. How long was his touchdown run earlier in the game? His first run?
39.
14 in the Eagles 7.
This is closer than that. 11 yards closer. Comets could bang off one real quick here. Get some more points on the board. They're almost in range to kick it.
Anhorn in motion. Gets it. Squeezes through. Inside the 20. Close to another first down.
Yeah, and if you just get at least a field goal out of this, then you're going to have a 2-point or a 2-possession lead with 5 minutes left to go. It'll be less than 5 by the time they would kick one. Might be able to put this one away here.
Second and 1. We got a flag. That might be roughing the passer on the Eagles.
Pass complete to Dawson.
Eaton was hit pretty hard. At least he ended up on his backside. And that was roughing the passer on Eagles. So add even extra yardage on the end of that play, closer to the end zone. And they're well within field goal range at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. So Comets now be smart, get some more points on the board, run a little clock off if you can. Just make it a little bit more difficult. Try to put a little bit more out of reach for your opponent.
They mark him down at the 4.
And penalty makes it a 1st and goal for the Comets at the 3.
Or even closer to the 3. And stuffed behind. And we got another penalty. Surprise, surprise.
Perez was the ball carrier. Indication is holding against the Comets.
Still within field goal range, but not going the right direction. So it's 17 now.
No, but they are getting some more time off the clock, so that's fine.
Ball is moved back to the 17-yard line.
Really, all you need is a successful field goal here just to make it a 2-possession game. I mean, you definitely don't want to be going the wrong way.
Going for the end zone. Douglas over the shoulder. Touchdown.
Complete to Douglas for a touchdown.
And you just saw it, but let's see it one more time.
Douglas, a 17-yard reception from
right there in the corner of the end zone.
And like, yeah, we were talking about, Douglas has some great hands when those catches come his way. It's usually just that fight for extra where he loses it, but nice catch there. Both feet in bounds, corner of the end zone. Beauty.
Extra point here. That one's good. 21-7.
Extra point attempt is good. The score is now.
You're watching TapeRockSports.net. You're right back.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
We are back. Kickoff from left to right. Crater for scoring that 17-yard touchdown catch. Dawson Douglas to make it 21-7. That gets into the end zone. Will be a touchback.
Comets kickoff is into the end zone. And a penalty flag after the play.
What do you know? Looks like that's going to be on Eagle point.
I didn't catch the number that he said, but yeah, against Eagles.
I mean, without having all these people in the stands, you can hear the sidelines, exactly what's going on down there.
Half the distance of the goal, moves it back to the 10-yard line, where it's a first down. Eagles!
And now we're cut up to the time here on the scoreboard. Brought down with no gain. Eagle Point with only one first down this whole half.
Wow.
As in creating their own first down. This is a first down, but
no gain on the play.
Gaining the first down.
10.
Only one. Feeling the pressure and sneaking out of it. And able to gain yards. Still on his feet. Great job of Million to keep that going, keep it alive, and get halfway to a first down, maybe even a little more.
Yardage out to the 15-yard line. Third down and 5.
That one is blocked, caught, and intercepted.
At the line of scrimmage and intercepted by number 14, Caden Lassiter.
At the 18.
That's Diggs with his second interception of the night. Caden Lassiter, number 14, a.k.a. Diggs.
Crater knocking on the doorstep again, already up by 14 and under 3 minutes left.
First and 10 for the Comets at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
Caden Lassiter, one of the guys that only plays defense, doesn't play both ways.
Eden going to the end zone again, and of course to Douglas. Broken up. Bring up second down and 10.
On the pass from Eaton. Second down and 10.
Hand off to Anhorn. Pushes through. First down.
Pushed out of bounds by Tristan McGuire.
Jeremiah Vowles comes up limping, can't put any pressure on his right leg. Trying to hop off.
First and goal for the Comets at the 5-yard line.
And he's just going to get down on the ground.
Officials timeout.
Hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Perez on the carry. Stop behind
That
the
was
line
Gabe
of scrimmage
Escobar again.
by Gabe Escobar and Seth Lester. Loss of 2 makes it 2nd and goal from the 7.
Under 2 minutes left. Douglas wide open in the middle.
Pass complete from Eaton to Douglas for a touchdown.
(27-7) now. That is
Douglas
3
is
straight
7-yard
touchdown
touchdown
catches
reception
for
from Eaton.
Douglas.
At the 1:40 mark of the 4th quarter.
Well, at least he made up for those drop balls, right? Or fumbles. So
2 fumbles in the first half, 3 straight touchdowns here in the second half.
No better way to make up for it than that, eh?
Timeout. Comments.
So timeout before the kick.
Interesting. Interesting place to call a timeout there before you do a PAT. I've never really seen that before either. A couple of firsts today.
And we will see that touchdown pass one more time right here. Douglas wide open right in the middle. Making it look easy. Maybe they want to try going for 2 here. Get a little practice. Eaton will go for it here. Douglas holding. Makes it 28-7.
Point is good. And with 1:40 left in the game, it's the Comets 28 and the Eagles 7.
So pretty much the refrigerator doors closed, the lights off, butter's getting hard, the
After
jello's
the
sickling.
conversion, there are offsetting personal fouls.
2 personal fouls against each team, offsetting. They are definitely not getting along down there tonight.
The penalty started from the get-go. Talking about coaching, penalties, and consequences. The training that coaches go through talk about and emphasizing that there should never be conditioning as a punishment.
Oh.
So I've had to really try to think outside the box. I know some people still do it. But conditioning is something that's supposed to be just a part of whatever sport you're doing, depending on it's to be catered to what you need to be doing. So in football, a lot of more wind sprints, intervals, things like that. Soccer's a lot more just distance running. You're going to be running continuously. So it's something that needs to be built into practice. Conditioning should be a part of what you're doing. And yeah, you can do some other specific conditioning drills, but they just emphasize to not let it be a punishment.
Kickoff is into the end zone.
You're going to make them hate. That's where they bring it up, saying that you'll make your players hate running or doing some conditioning stuff.
Or why don't you make them hate penalties? Oh, you don't get penalties? You don't do this. Oh, that's easy. Especially those types of. I understand a holding call. It gets away from you. You grab a bit of jersey. But, you know, after those plays, pushing, chirping, hitting other opponents, you just can't do that.
That's why I'd like to try to figure out a way to make that really make the punishment fit the crime. There's got to be a way.
Million back to pass is sacked on the play.
Lost a whole chunk of them there.
Luke Higginson.
Down at the 14 now.
6 on the play. 2nd and 16 from the 14.
Another penalty.
Penalty
And that
before the
was
snap.
Nathan James who jumped across the line.
And it's offsides against the Comets.
So I'll give him 5 back of the 6. Caught. Stays inbounds. Close to a first down. Could be a yard shy.
Deville Nav on the stop. 3rd down and 1 for the Eagles from the 29-yard line.
30 seconds left. Well, you get more pressure. He's going to go for it. The first down and more.
Million on the carry. Is across the 35 to the 39-yard line. Result of the play is a first down. The Eagles!
They should about be done with it here, the last play. As it is complete, even though it's a first down.
Millions pass complete to Merton.
Now they do stop it at 2 seconds. And as soon as they set those marks, now that is it. That is your final on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
The Crater Comets
28 to 7.
And the Eagle Point Eagles 7.
Stay with us for the My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show coming up next. Recap the scoring, look at some of the key stats. It's all coming up, including a couple of replays on the My Circle K GP Energy post-game show where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch.
The Eagles will also be on the road as they will take on the Cavemen at Grants Pass.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back there to Eagle Point High School. This is the My Circle K powered by GP Energy postgame show. Going through a few of those stats. So Crater falling behind early, 7-0 on a 39-yard rush by David Brown and Eagle Point. Made it 7-0. A 6-yard fumble by Kramer. Recovering for Crater. Struggled the offense all first half. Picked it up. Ran it in just a few yards away. I know we do have the first touchdown right here. That run from Brown on a 4th and 1. Good speed, got away from him. That made it 7-0. And then that fumble recovery from Kramer tying it up at 7 at the half.
And that was just before the half, too. We're talking about 19 seconds when he ran that in. So, again, that wasn't even an offensive touchdown from the Comets in the entire first half. Nice defensive play there, recognition ball on the ground, pick it up, run it in.
It was. The offense really couldn't get anything going in that first half. They needed their defense to step it up for them, to tie it up. And then it was all Crater in that second half. Totally, they had 8 first downs in that second half compared to only 5 in the first. And it was really where Eagle Point slowed down, only 2. They had 4 total in that first half and only 2 first downs in that second half. Douglas, who ended up with 2 fumbles, one at their own 48 and then one at that Eagle Point 4. That's what really hurt them. Fumbling when you're only 4 yards away from scoring, and they were really hurt at that time trying to get on the board. This right here, this is Douglas's first. It was an 18-yard touchdown catch, and that flag was more of a holding and away from the play. But that one there made them 14-7. And the next one was a 17-yard touchdown catch by Douglas again, right over the shoulder.
And that's a really hard catch to make, especially when you know you're running right towards the corner of the end zone. You're not slowing up at all, right over the shoulder. That was really good concentration, both by Eaton and Douglas, to be able to pull that one together.
Eaton putting it right there where the DB could not get to it, and then Eaton with Douglas, with that over the shoulder. That is hard. And then they're getting the ball back right up the middle. Douglas wide open for 7 yards. Puts Crater up after the extra point, 28-7, which is your final score there on the John O. Scott scoreboard. Any last thoughts for you?
Well, Crater did a good job, too. Diggs, Caden Lassiter. Sorry, I keep calling him his name. That's my daughter's friend's boyfriends. That's what they call him. So it's kind of hard to think about his real football name. But he got 2 interceptions in this game. So, definitely helped. And that was where you saw that there, one of the outcomes from that interception. So great job defensively there. And great job defensively holding Eagle at Eagle Point at only 7 points. And, again, of course, they ran one in. So it was almost more of a defensive game, I think, for both teams. And then Crater just kind of ran away with it. Penalties, again, I mean, if there's anything that I got to say is the penalties is just out of control. That's all I'm going to say about that.
It's one of those stats where I was going back and forth between, and I asked you too, should I record first downs or penalties? And they're both important. First downs and penalties are both important stats, but sometimes it gets to be really busy and a lot. And with that, penalties was, we could have one person solely tracking the penalties, and they would have been busy all night. Couldn't have helped out with anything else.
Well, especially because most of those penalties were all after the play penalties. They were just hot head penalties. They just were, emotional penalties. They were just penalties that could totally have been avoided. So, you got to get rid of those.
Both teams, and of course, got bitter rivals. They're only 20 minutes from one another, these schools. Anyone who may not be familiar with that, but you probably are if you are watching this game here on TableRockSports.net. Coming up, though, tomorrow, we do have some soccer. Crater will be at home, the boys. I'll be coaching the JV at 11. Coming up at 1, we'll be on the call with you for the Crater Eagle Point boys varsity soccer tomorrow. And the next week, got a few games as well. As we are in that transition, next week is that transitioning period from these fall sports concluding. I got football has on the 9th. They might have another game. It's all COVID based and subjected to on what's going to happen exactly. But this is really that period to where we have a week or two, and we now transition to the new sports as we get into April. Spring, we now get into these winter sports. Or actually, it's going to be the spring sports, or the baseball, softball. So it's hard to keep track of. Hopefully, I mean, you guys are doing it better than us. But
we just go where they tell us.
Exactly. And then they tell us one thing, and then it changes because the team couldn't do this, or they had some other problem, and they rescheduled it. And I mean, we just had the JV boys soccer game at Ashland. It was supposed to be Monday, got moved to next Friday night. So things are just constantly changing. But we do appreciate you adapting and watching us and supporting us, and for all the sponsors supporting us as well. We'd like to thank you for watching the broadcast tonight and for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on TableRockSports.net. Again, the final score on the John F. Scott scoreboard, Crater 28, Eagle Point 7. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nilsson saying thanks for watching. A good night from Eagle Point High School in Eagle Point, Oregon.